Hi folks, it's Robin Clayton and I want to welcome you back to another episode of Zodiacy at the Farm. It's so wonderful to see everybody again. It's been a couple of weeks. I've had a lot of stuff going on. So we're going to be making this particular piece. It's a gorgeous sunflower. It's got 4 pieces. I've got this back supporting plate. I've got this sunflower flower petal along with this yellow crackled flower petal bowl, followed by this beautiful black metal orb. And then of course I've got my infamous flower hook to secure everything together. So I hope that you will stay with me because I'm going to give you the tips from A to Z on how to create this amazing sunflower for your home or for your garden. Okay, see you soon. Hey folks, okay, I'm over at my my drill press station here, and we are going to begin cutting on some of these pieces to make this beautiful sunflower for my niece Crystal. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. I'm going to bring the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. Always remember to wear gloves when working with the glass, as well as protective eyewear. Okay, let's do this. So this is one of the pieces that I'm going to be using. I've got my water here. I've got my stabilizer so that once this drill bit penetrates this glass, it will not crack the glass. Okay, so that really helps me quite a bit. All right, so let me get this down just a little bit. Bring this down so it fits quite nicely underneath there. I put a new drill bit in. That is specifically a drill bit for cutting glass. That's very important that you have that, either working with a cordless drill or with a drill press. All right, so let me give it one quick check here, and I think I'm right on target, and here we go. Just a beautiful sunflower piece, and I am going to get my stabilizer for this one. Okay, I've gone ahead and marked the center with my magic marker, and I'm going to go ahead and elevate this just a little bit. Push that straight under. We're going to make sure that this support is directly underneath this glass so it supports it well, and that's right where I'm going to go. Let me put some water here. I always say a happy prayer, and here we go, guys. Hey folks, okay, let's go over just a quick list of items that you're going to need to complete this project. And always remember that I do list the items required in the description box below, so there never is any need to take notes because that information is readily there for you. All right, so the first thing that you're going to need is to have your dishes already ready to go, selected, so you know that you have your perfect flower ready to assemble. You're going to need to have some water when using a drill or drill press. You're also going to need a Phillips head screwdriver. You're going to need a toggle bolt and a toggle that you're going to be using if you are using an orb. Okay, I tend to use orbs. It just works for me. That's my creativity. But again, if you are using an orb, you will need a toggle bolt. You're also going to need protective eyewear. You're going to need to wear gloves when doing the assembly, and you're going to need a cloth and possibly some goof off or Windex to clean as you go. I always think it's important simply because once you get these all assembled, it's more difficult to clean those dishes. So have them already cleaned, but as you go, you want to also give them a good wiping. The other thing that you're going to need are washers, rubber washers. You can get those on Amazon or at your local hardware store, wherever you prefer. And I think that's pretty much everything. Again, if I've forgotten anything, it'll be listed in the description box below. All right, so let's go ahead and start the assembly. All right, so the first piece that I have is this beautiful sunflower. It's actually a bird bath that I'm going to be using, but it makes an absolutely just a beautiful supporting plate for this entire piece. So I've already drilled this one. See the hole right here? And so this is our first piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the camera down so you can see how I am assembling this. Okay, let me take it down. Let's go ahead and get started. I've got my mounting hook. I've got my toggle bolt that I'm going to be using, and I'm going to stick that straight through just like that. Okay. And then I'm going to take my rubber washer and stick that straight through just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and put it straight through the back of this sunflower. Okay. Then I'm going to carefully turn this over just like that. And I'm going to put my next washer on just like that. Okay. And then I'm going to take my flower petal and I'm going to go ahead and put that right there just like that. Does that look amazing? I think it looks absolutely amazing. And then I've got this this light crackled flower petal bowl that I'm going to go ahead and stick just like that right in the center. And then I'm going to go ahead, oops, put one here, don't forget that. And then stick this right here. And then I've got another washer right there. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my toggle. This is a larger size toggle because I have a larger orb. And I'm going to go ahead and get this started just like that. Okay. And then I'm going to take my orb. And you want to make sure that once you pull it back out, you see I'm pulling it, I know that the orb has taken that toggle. So this is a large piece, but I'm going to carefully turn this over on its side, just like this. Okay, and I'm going to take my Phillips head screwdriver and begin to tighten this down. Let me move this because I don't have a really good grip on this, so it's important to be comfortable when you're actually doing this. And you want to make sure that the toggle, you're holding on to the orb so that the toggle actually takes it evenly when you're screwing this in. I hope you all are having a good day today. Today is August, I believe it's the 18th today. Can't believe it, we're already mid-year 2020. Okay, let me check this. Okay. And I always want to make sure it's tightened appropriately. You don't want to tighten too much because you don't want to break the glass. Okay, so let's see what we have here. All right, this is a very large piece and it's rather heavy, but I think that it is absolutely magnificent. It is my true expression of a sunflower, if I may say so myself. So I've got four pieces here. I've got the supporting plate, I've got this sunflower, I've got this flower petal, and then I've got this black orb as my centerpiece for the flower. Let me turn it around to the back, and that looks really, really good, just like that. Turn it back around to show you, and I think that looks amazing. Okay, so now we're going to move on to showing this to you on a display from an inside standpoint, and we will also then move on to showing this on a piece of conduit to mount externally. Okay, here's the big show right here. Here's the finished product of this absolutely amazingly beautiful sunflower. It sits beautifully on this stand, just like at that. This is a very large piece. So you're going to need to have a very substantial stand in order to carry the weight on this particular piece. But doesn't that look absolutely fantastic? Show it from the back. I just think that looks so amazing. What a statement it would make indoors or out. So, okay, so let's move this onto a external stand. All right, let's see what that looks like. Hold on one second. Here it is, mounted on this stand, and this sits so snug on this cover. Look at how amazing that looks on that stand. For this particular piece, it's so incredibly beautiful. You'll just need to sit it on the stand and it will hold absolutely snug as a bug in a rug. And then you'll be able to take it off of this stand and can bring it inside when you need to, should the weather be a problem. Okay, we are at the end of the video today of this beautiful sunflower that I've created for my niece Crystal. Her favorite flower is a sunflower, and it was her birthday on the 12th, so I think she's going to love this for years to come. It's going to be hopefully an heirloom for her, made by her wonderful aunt, if I must say. If you have enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, the share button, and the subscribe button so that I know that you are getting something out of these videos. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them in the comment section below, or you can email me at hurricane4cr@gmail.com. If you wish to purchase any of these items, you can find them on my website at www.zodiseeatthefarm.com, and you can also find them at Etsy under Robin Clayton Zodiac Glass Shop, and that all will be listed in the description box below. I hope you have a wonderful week. Many blessings sent your way, and I hope to see you next week here at Zodiac at the Farm. Okay, take care. See you later. Bye-bye.